Says bring it on, but you got cracked. Oh, straight right. Holy shit. Yeah, he was asking for it, dude. Just like that, dude. Holy shit. Inoue is fucking dirty, dude. Holy shit. Alright, what's going on, everybody? So, Inoue versus Kim just finished. I had to wake up at like 5 a.m. for this card, so that's why you should be subscribed, because I'm grinding waking up for these cards. I didn't get to see the whole card, unfortunately, but I'm going to talk to you guys about the last two fights. Real quick, before I get into the video, 92% of you guys aren't subscribed, so if you like boxing, MMA, or influencer boxing content, I post 3 to 4 times a week on this channel at least, so make sure you subscribe. I appreciate you. Okay, so first I'm going to talk about the co-main event, which was Sasaki versus Sakai. Now, this was a very good fight. Sasaki reminds me of like a Japanese pitbull cruise. Like, his pace is incredible. Like, he was applying pressure the whole fight, controlling the ring the whole fight. He was mixing in body hooks with hooks upstairs. He was throwing body hooks with some uppercuts and really not letting Sakai breathe the entire fight. Sakai showed some very good counterpunching with some very good uppercuts throughout the fight, but Sasaki's pace and pressure was just way too much. The judges had to give him the decision. Sakai was basically moving back the entire fight, even if that's what he wanted the game plan to be. He just wasn't doing enough. He was landing some very good shots, like I said, with mainly uppercuts and straight right hands coming in, but Sasaki's pace was insane. What I know about these Japanese prospects, or maybe not even prospects, this is just the first fight I've seen, is they all have very elite movement from what I've seen, and they're very fast. They are extremely fast. Their style is very movement heavy. Same thing with Inoue, which we'll get to in a second, but I am a big fan of Sasaki after that fight. Pitbull Cruz is probably my favorite boxer in general, and he reminds me of him, so I can't wait for his next fight. So yeah, Sasaki beat Sakai by decision. It was a very dominant decision. I think they looked pretty good, but Sasaki just had way too much pressure, like I said. I don't really know. I know he's like a welterweight or super welterweight or something like that. That weight class, boxing weight classes are so like complicated. It's like a weight class every 5 pounds. He maybe could face Inoue. I believe they're in a similar weight class range, so it could happen, but I think Inoue is eyeing a different fight, which I'll get to in a second. Alright, so now the main event of the evening, it was Inoue versus Kim. Now, this was a fight that I was looking forward to because this is the first time that I've seen Inoue fight live. And oh my goodness, is he nasty, dude. Like, actually, like, he has to be the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That is probably going to be the title of this video. I'm sure some people are going to say Gervonta. Some people are going to say Usyk. And of course, when we talk about pound for pound, Usyk definitely seems like he should get it just because he went to cruiserweight to heavyweight, which is a pretty big jump if you think about it. He is not a big heavyweight at all. But I don't know, when we're talking skill for skill, it might be either Gervonta or Inoue because, dude, Inoue was so elite in this fight. Basically, off of round 1, they were feeling each other out, but Inoue was controlling the ring the entire time. Then in round 2, Inoue started landing his 1-2. And then Kim started moving to his left, so he would add the left hook, having him run right into that nasty left hook. I think Inoue has one of the nastiest left hooks right there with Ryan Garcia. That shit is so fast and so clean and so accurate. He was going 1-2 to the body, then bringing the straight right up hand upstairs, catching the guy clean multiple times, controlling the ring the entire time. And his footwork, man, like, it is so crazy. He goes in and out. He would like slightly seem like he's darting in, then he'll dart in. Like, he has the most unpredictable quick footwork I've seen in boxing in general. His feet is probably his biggest strength, and his sneaky power. I don't know how somebody at his size could generate that much power. He straight up snaps people's heads over. He has people's heads spinning around like an owl sometimes. Dude, he actually has some crazy power, especially in that straight right hand. And when the fight was getting closer and Inoue kept landing on Kim, Kim started inviting him in, like trying to get him to run into a shot, but bad idea, because speaking of that straight right hand, Inoue catches him with a 1-2 that absolutely kills him and drops him in round 4. Just bring it on, but you got cracked. Oh, straight right. Holy shit. Yeah, he was asking for it, dude. Just like that, dude. Holy shit. Inoue is fucking dirty, dude. Holy shit. So yeah, what a performance by Inoue getting a knockout in round 4. I think Kim had some, I don't know. I was going to try to give him some credit, but he really had no time to work in there. Inoue was just drowning him. There was a couple there is one thing about Inoue, he does get caught more than he should, which is dangerous if you were to fight about like a Gervonta or a name like that, which we'll get to in a second. That is one critique I would say about Inoue, is he's a bit too confident, which could be good, and we could see in performances like this, but man, sometimes he just puts his hands down and just moves his head because he's like in this flow state, and sometimes he just get caught. He's gotten dropped in his career before with I think it was a right hook, but he ended up winning that fight by knockout, which was brutal knockout, by the way. He got his get back, so he's tough. He showed he was tough getting dropped like that and coming back, but against like Gervonta Davis, you can't just take shots like that because Gervonta got that crazy little power too. Shout out to them for showing that the Short King's crack now. Stop sleeping on the Short King. Fucking knock your shit out. Now the Short disrespect be crazy because 2 out of 3 of the best pound for pound fighters in the world are Short Kings. So what now? Tyson Fury got chin. You tall, skinny motherfuckers. Well, Tyson's not skinny, but you know what I mean. He got them skinny arms, but not skinny in the tummy. But all jokes aside, when did we get an Inoue versus Tank? Like, I seen them going back and forth. Gervonta said he would fight him. Inoue said he's one of his dream opponents, I believe. We need Inoue in the United States. He fought in the United States one time. It was during the pandemic. So he was disappointed about that. He usually pulls in massive amounts of people across the country. So he wants a big show in the U.S. and him versus Gervonta in like a Madison Square Garden or something like that would be massive. It's the biggest fight in boxing. I'll probably make a video about this later this week or something like that. That is the biggest fight in boxing. It might determine the best pound for pound fighter in the whole planet. So that shit needs to happen. Inoue wants it. Gervonta wants it. Let's run it in 2025. But yeah, man, Inoue versus Kim, that was a very good event for the last 2 fights I saw. I tried to wake up earlier, but I just couldn't do it because I went to bed at like 12 and I had to wake up for like 4 for this. So I was struggling, but I got it done for y'all. I hope y'all appreciate it. Make sure you guys like the video if you haven't already and leave a comment of what you thought of the event. Let me know what you think could be next for Inoue besides Gervonta Davis. Fill me in. Fill me in on the rest of the card if you guys saw the rest of it. Let me know. Also, turn on notifications if you don't... Also, turn on notifications if you don't want to miss any posts. The algorithm isn't reliable if you just subscribe sometimes. Like, most of my viewers are non-subscribers, so turn on notifications. Thank you guys for listening to me yap like usual. God bless every single one of you, and peace out.